Recently, we lost a Panther legend, former Frankfort High principal, FIS superintendent, and KHSAA commissioner Tom Mills passed away. Even after Mr. Mills moved on to the KHSAA, he was ever present at Frankfort High sports events, supporting his children, Tommy, Randy, Jennifer, and David, and his grandson, Grant, as they represented the orange and blue. He paved the way for many student athletes to get the opportunity to join the Panther family. At this time, please join us in a moment of silence in honor of Panther legend, Mr. Tom Mills. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of colors by the Frankfort High School Junior ROTC and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Carrying the American flag is Cadet Jackson Robbins. Rifles are being carried by Cadet Annalisa Daly and Cadet Jaden Bryant. Please remove your hats now as we present the Star Spangled Banner, performed tonight by the Frankfort High School Choir under the direction of Mrs. Meredith Goins.
Princeton, good.
There's a chorus that's singing. Yep.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight of the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare of a thirsting air gave through the night as our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And now if you want to be a part of the tunnel, make your way over to the field house and help form the tunnel.
Welcome, folks. Tonight it's Frankfort High Panthers hosting the Bulldogs from Fairdale in Louisville, Kentucky. That's next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Welcome, everyone, to the original Sauer football field, and McCutcheon Stadium here in the heart of Bell Point. I'm Clint Goins, and with me, as always, Chris Cole. And Chris, we got a couple of teams that only have one win apiece going at it tonight.
Yeah, Fairdale started their season off with a win against E-Town, has dropped 4 straight since then. Frankfort High lost 3 straight to start the season, and then coming off a big win last week. Yeah,
against Iroquois, I think it was. And you know, I would give Frankfort High. I think they're going to do it again tonight. I just have that feeling. You know, haven't seen Fairdale play, and we saw Frankfort play in our very first week on the Game of the Week, and they did not look good. But I talked with both head coaches before the game, and Coach Davis for Frankfort High said this is the healthiest his team has been this season, and they had a really good week of practice, so I think things are looking good.
Yeah, and that's important, right? You're starting to get a little momentum. You're getting healthy. They got this and one other game next week before the real season begins. And don't anybody take me wrong. These are real games, but what matters is your district play. Mm-hmm. That's going to depend on your seeding in the playoffs, if you're home or on the road. And that's the 3 games that Frankfort High is building towards. And Coach Davis's first stint as the Panthers head coach.
Yeah, and there he is right there on the screen there walking the captains out for the coin flip. 54 is Quentin Ragland. Number 50 is KJ Jackson. Number 30 is Maxwell Jones. And then 21 is the kicker, senior Will Coblin. And like I was telling you earlier, Chris, that I saw Coblin kicking 55-yard field goals in the warm-up session. Now, granted, it was off of a tee and, you know, not in a real game. And
well, Coblin, he's got a leg. He's a soccer player. He could be a key factor tonight in a close game. So
now, I also talked to Coach Dover of Fairdale, and he said his team has been really injury-plagued this season. He's had to play 3 different guys at quarterback. When they played the Eastern game, played Louisville Eastern, they had to, there's Coach Dover right there on the right, walking out his captains, that he had to start a sophomore who had never played a down of varsity football as his quarterback. Then he gets injured, and he brings one of his freshman receivers in to play quarterback. So that also had never played quarterback in varsity anyway. So he's got his original quarterback back this week. The first time since I think the first game. That's number 3, Gerald Mason. And but they've got one of their big running backs is number 8, Yanni Pearson. And he said Yanni has missed the last 3 weeks due to injuries, but he's back tonight, kind of. He said he'll get some action, but he's not going to play the whole game. He even said, we lost one player that we thought was going to play tonight because he got an MRI and it wasn't read by an official doctor, so they couldn't release it. So the doctor was out apparently, and that's against, that's in the rules.
Yeah.
So we expect him to play, but he can't. So it looks like Frankfort High is going to receive here, and we'll get this ball game rolling here in about 2.5 minutes. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Here we are again, folks. Downtown Bell Point, Clint Goins and Chris Cole, and looks like the Panthers are ready to take the field here. Bust through. This is homecoming night, so we got quite a crowd, very festive. We've got a food truck here, and I've heard an ice cream truck is going to show, but I haven't seen it yet because I would have liked to hit that ice cream truck before the game.
Well, I followed the Kona ice truck in.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I wanted to stop myself, but I was already running a little behind schedule, so I wanted to just get straight to the production truck and get ready to hopefully get a Panther win tonight.
Yeah. So we have quite the house tonight. The class of 73 is having their 50th reunion. They've got an RV in the background. You can kind of see the RV over there stretched out. It's kind of their meeting place. So big night for football here in the capital city. And I like to say that I like this field. Of all three fields, I like this one the best, just because you're close. If you're a fan, you can be really close to the field, and just the neighborhood setting of it. Where it's not on campus. It's just in a neighborhood.
There's something majestic being down here during football season. I spent a couple years on the coaching staff here several years ago under Coach Foley, but when that sun goes down on the river down here in Bell Point, it's special.
Well, they've been playing football for over 100 years at Frankfort High. I don't think they started off down here, but they have been here in Bell Point for a really long time. And the kick is off, and we are underway.
Ball returned out to the 40-yard line.
The ball carrier there was Marion Carter for Frankfort High.
And I thought there for just a second he had a seam. I thought he was going to get loose.
Yeah,
but
I thought that too.
But a good return out to the 40, and the Panthers starting in really good field position.
The quarterback by J.D. Smith. Fairdale does have one really good defensive lineman. He's that big boy there in the middle, 52. Mackay Duncan. But looky there. I believe Dakio Washington is going to take it to the end zone, and he does. And we are 17 seconds, I should say, into this game, and Frankfort High has already scored.
Well, and what happened right here, Fairdale stacked the box, 9 in the box, looking to blitz, and Washington made the first guy miss at the line of scrimmage, and with everybody pushed up on defense, once he got past that first wave, it was a foot race to the end zone.
He got a good block from somebody there on on the near side. I couldn't tell who it was. Coblin is back to kick for the PAT. And it is up. And we've got a flag. Okay, so it's going to be against Fairdale, and they're going to move it half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be on the 1 yard line now. And are we still going to kick? It looks like we're still going to kick. Okay. I thought if it's that close, sometimes they go for 2. Try to run it in, but. And I heard whistles again. And Coblin is getting some practice.
Fairdale trying every way in the world to jump the snap and get guys off the edge to try to block it. So now you're looking at half the distance, so you're probably looking at
half a yard.
Half a yard to a yard. About 3 lengths of a football, maybe.
Yeah, so they're going to go for 2 now, I think. So, well, we're this close. Let's run it in. Smith on the keeper, and he gets it in. 2 points added to the touchdown. That makes it 8-0. Here's another look at it.
Low snap. Smith did a good job catching it and taking it off the left edge.
Good blocking on the left side of that line there, too. All right, 8-0, early going. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Welcome back to the Cable 10 Game of the Week, brought to you in part by David Tolles Auto Pro and J.O. Osmore. Here's another look of the touchdown run from ground level. You see the nice blocks there, making that hole for Washington to squeeze through and then just outruns everybody else. Frankfort High with the early lead.
And I love that kick-out block that was there by the end, pushing, turned his butt right towards, as Coach Tom Roberts said when I coached with him, he said, taking a picture of the hole with your backside. So it was the perfect block. So
Cobbs sends it down inside the 5, but nice tackle there by, I think that may have been J.D. Smith.
it was, he was in on it.
The ball carrier was Ledrick Washington for Fairdale. Number 5, there he is. So 5 tackles 5. And that may have been a touchdown saving tackle too.
Well, Max Jones was in on it as well for Frankfort High. I think he was the first one that got to him, and J.D. finished him off.
So this is Mason with the ball, and he gets a lot, but he is eventually tackled by Carter for Frankfort High.
Run pass option here by Fairdale. Quarterback decides to keep it, tuck it, run, and almost breaks it.
Almost. Handoff up the middle this time. Xavier Burks. He's one of their big runners.
moving the ball pretty good here. First couple of plays went off that left side both times.
They do throw it some. I noticed in the stats that they've got, you know, they don't pass a whole lot, but they do pass some. So they're going to keep you honest. Nice little short throw here, too, by Mason.
Little pop pass, curl route right there by Washington for the Bulldogs.
High snap. Hands off to Liedrich Washington. And he gets it down to the 5. They got big number Mackay Duncan, 52, in there as right guard.
Near the 7-yard line.
I was told
me off the air that he's mainly a defensive player.
Yeah, I was told that he plays mainly defense. Another high snap, and this time Liedrich Washington gets in the end zone. So we'll see what Fairdale does here, if they have a kicking game or if they're going to try to match the score by going for 2.
Couple of Panthers had him in their grasp, just could not wrap him up and bring him down. Looks like they're going for 2 plays.
It does. Mason will go under center now. And there's a fumble on the play, and Frankfort High falls on it. So no to the Bulldogs in tying the score. The Panthers still lead 8-6. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollsautopro.com.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
Well, the sun has gone down behind the hill over there. You see the newly installed big screen that Frankfort High has. Onside kick, but the Panthers were ready for it. Aiden Monroe falls on it for Frankfort High, and they once again will have a good field position here in their second series.
Ball's being placed at the 46-yard line.
Let's see if we have another quick hitter by the Panthers. See if the Bulldogs stack the box again.
Yeah. Almost got away, but not quite. It was Monty Hairston. And now we've got some he is an upset young man. I don't know if something was said or something was done. There are flags on the play. And a couple of Frankfort High players upset. Boy, this is early in the game. You don't want to see this early in the game. Well, you don't want to see it ever, really. But, I mean, you know, just a couple minutes into the game. We'll see if we can see what's going on here. Gets out from there. So somebody said something. A Fairdale player said something, and Harrison didn't like it. And so Coach Davis trying to calm his team down and say, boys, it's just a game. We just play football. And, you know, preach that old adage, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So whatever they say, don't let it bother you.
Yeah, you got to let your talking happen between the whistles and between the white lines.
1988. Let's hear it for the class of 1988. Back to the homecoming.
So I think they may be sending Harrison back to the locker room. Oh no, that's Kais Walker. And I really didn't see, you know, I didn't really see what happened with Kais. I don't know if personal foul on Kais Walker, and he has been ejected from the game. Personal foul on I couldn't make out the number, but a Bulldog player has also been ejected from the game.
So got offsetting personal fouls. Two players ejected, and we're what?
We're just over. No, we're just over 2 minutes into the game. Yeah. So, but I thought the officials handled that about as well as it could be handled.
Well, and it could have got a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Especially happen on one side of the field like that. If you're going to have something happen like that, you want it to kind of happen in the middle of the field.
Well, it was good that the Frankfort High coaching staff got in there pretty quickly, too.
On the field at the 47-yard line.
So Smith on the carry. Did he fumble or did he not? And boom.
Yeah, that was a fumble. That was clearly a fumble, but the official said he was down. He's not.
No, he's still got the ball's in his hand, I think.
No,
it's
out right there.
Is it? Okay.
But live to fight another day. As you say, there's no replay in high school football.
That's right. So the Panthers dodged a bullet, but they are making no progress this series from the line of scrimmage. In fact, they're going backwards. Handoff went to Dakio Washington, and he was met in the backfield, so it's like 4th and 12. Washington is going to punt it away. Flat punt. And he's going to take it all the way back. Fairdale takes the lead on that punt return by Kwame Anderson. You know, sometimes flat punts aren't good because the defense or the receiving team gets the ball before the punt team can
Oh,
get
yeah.
down the field.
Absolutely.
You want the punts to be
And
high.
Well, and there's that fine
Hang
line
time.
because you can also outkick your coverage, right?
Yes. Yes.
Kick it so far that it gets down there past where your tacklers would be, and it allows lanes to open up. But that time he got to the sideline. They had a couple men to beat down the sideline, and Fairdale took it to the house.
They're going to go for 2 again. This time they throw it. And just out of reach of the intended receiver. Jarrell Butler is who the pass was meant to go for. Fairdale is on top, 12-8. We'll take a break, and we'll see what Frankfort High can do on a third series of downs. Oh, yeah, there's a look from our trailer cam. So, it's kind of interesting.
Right in our back door here.
That's right.
Special thanks to Frankfort Bengals football, Multiplied Church and Facilities for providing tonight's pregame meal. Community Q, Main Street Diner and Facilities. And thanks to our legacy.
Frankfort High is going to have to regain their composure a little bit here since they had the one big play to start the game. Fairdale kind of did what they wanted to on offense. Then we had the scrum, the unnecessary roughness, the extracurricular activity, 2 negative plays for Frankfort High after that, and then a punt return by Fairdale.
Another onside kick, and it goes out of bounds. I think I may have heard a whistle before the kick.
Someone moved in front of the kicker. Kick this time from the 35.
Dylan Walker is their place kicker. He's going to try it again. That did not go 10 yards before Fairdale touched it. Went out of bounds. Yeah, well, it's close. But Frankfort High will take over, I think, unless they're going to kick it again. But I don't think that'd be in Frankfurt's best interest. Panthers just take that ball where it goes out of bounds. Right about there. Yep.
That's 2 dodged bullets for Frankfort. We
Yeah.
had a fumble that went our way and an onside kick that kind of went our way right there.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that was a half a yard from being perfect onside kick for Fairdale.
Yeah. And a clean catch, though. So I think, no, it is Smith still in there. All right, some sportsmanship. That's good to see.
Washington on the handoff here. Met right away by
Duncan, Mackay Duncan. And it's difficult to push him out of the way. Smith going to throw it this time. Well, no. He was going to throw it, but then he had to eat it.
I guess who?
Mackay Duncan.
Yep.
And Smith getting up a little gimpy there. Comes over to the sideline.
Interesting first 6 minutes of the game.
Yes, it has been. 2 ejections.
3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. 3 onside kick. Well, really more than that if you count all the ones, you know. Oh! What was the name of that movie? The Blind Side. Yeah. That's where he came from. And Frankfort High, you know, their first play from scrimmage was a touchdown, and they have done nothing since then.
No. Delayed blitz off the corner right here, and Smith didn't know what hit him.
Yeah, he didn't know he was coming. And, you know, they're lucky that Smith held on to the ball.
Well, it actually looked like it may have came loose and he fell on it, right? Better punt that time.
Yeah. So it's down by the punter. The punter comes down and downs it. All right, Fairdale will now have their 3rd series of downs. They've scored on both of those, but they missed on their 2-point conversion attempts. That's why they're only up by 4. Yeah, that 52 is playing Duncan. He's playing both ways, looks like. Good job on the tackle there by the Panthers. Quentin Ragland, big 54.
I think Grayson Fisher was in on the tackle as well.
All kinds of cheerleaders here tonight. Slightly high snap, and I think he ran to his own player. Only picks up a couple. That was Yanni Pearson, who I mentioned in the pregame, was just coming back, injured for the last 3 weeks. And Coach Dover said he would play some, but not the whole game. Did not mention what his injury was, but he looked pretty fit as a fiddle on that play. And off to Pearson again. Does a couple of nice moves, and now he's down the sideline and just runs out of bounds.
Yeah, he kept bouncing it till he finally got to the
He had nowhere else to
and we got a
bounce.
flag on the play.
Holding. Oh, that's going to bring that nice long run back. Here's the first one right there. Whoopsie. Maybe that was the second one, I guess. And at this point, you're like, okay, I don't need to get hit. I'll just run out of bounds. It's not worth the extra half yard on that man.
Celebrating homecoming tonight is the class of 2003. Let's give a big round of applause for the alumni from the class of.
So this will bring up 3rd and 15. You can see the scoreboard in the background there. pass out to the flat, and did he stay? Oh, that could be, yeah, I kind of thought it might be. They're going out of bounds. When they're already out of bounds, you can't tackle them. And that's going to be an automatic first down.
After the play, personal foul against the Panthers.
And I'm not sure if he got the first down or not.
I think he did right there. They dropped it right as he was going past it. That was an easy play to make for the officials. That was clear. Looks like the receiver on the near side is lined up offsides, but they don't call anything. Hand off up the middle to Xavier Burks. He's brought down by Pride of Panthers. KJ Jackson, one of them in there.
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7.
Another good job by the Panther defense there. That's Joseph Carter, number 58.
Just a freshman.
Jackson now the tackle for the Panthers.
Wraps him up. He got a little help, I think, by Elijah Goins in there, too.
Off of the weak side. Fought his way down the line of scrimmage, found the ball carrier, tackled him for, I think, no gain on that play.
Yeah. Ran the ball up the middle again. I'm a little bit surprised by that. Basically the same play.
Carter again on the tackle.
Here's another look at it. He just lowers his head and
Goins and Carter again on the tackle for the Panthers. Rouse on the play.
Joseph was right there. I wonder if somebody forgot to block him.
4th and 6.
4th and 6, and
they're going for it.
yeah, they sure are. You're kind of in no man's land. Uh-oh. Somebody's got to come up there, and they do. And they do. Maxwell Jones comes up, makes the tackle, and now the Panthers will take over on downs. That's their first stop of the Bulldogs this game.
Quarterback rolls to his left, nothing there, cuts back, and a great job.
Yeah, if Maxwell hadn't come up and taken care of that, he was going to get the first down.
Make sure you visit the Tiki's Shade Ice and Ice Cream truck for a delicious treat located over behind the visiting stands.
So we'll see if the Frankfort High offense can get rolling now. And they blow that play dead.
Penalty marker on the field.
Encroachment by Fairdale. And that'll make it 1st and 5. Right there.
He never got reset. swing pass, and they just lost what they had got on the encroachment.
Yep. So it'll be 2nd and 10 as Washington loses his feet there. Field's not muddy. It's not rained in quite some time. But it can still be slick. Loose dirt.
Well, and that Bermuda that they've overseeded with down here, it can grab cleat. If you don't have the you know, a taller cleat, you can sometimes grab your cleats and just pull your feet right out from underneath.
Well, the first quarter comes to an end, and Frankfort High trails by 4. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. With over 15 companies to shop from and collectively over 100 years of experience. Call, visit us, or request quotes on BillMcCoyInsuranceAgency.com.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free. When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. Call, come by, or visit our website for free quotes today.
Welcome back, folks, to Sauer Field, the original Sauer Field, where we play American football, not the other Sauer Field where they play football.
Which I still think that's the best place in the city to see a soccer game. Is what
it is nice. It is nice. And now Frankfort High is the only team I think that plays down there.
it is.
Nice play there by the Panthers. Big gainer for J.D. Smith.
Yeah, fake the jet sweep. Fairdale bit on the jet sweep, and J.D. was able to keep it and get a big gain here for the Panthers.
Brought down by Kwame Anderson for the Bulldogs. First and 10 for the Fairdale 22. He throws it up, it's tipped and almost intercepted.
Pass attempt is incomplete.
Intended for Grayson Fisher. Ball was tipped. And almost intercepted twice.
Yeah, almost intercepted there, and if Anderson had gotten himself turned around in time, I think he would have picked that one off. There's a look at Coach Dover.
Second down.
And he knows one slipped through their fingertips right there.
Talked to him before the game, real nice guy.
Third and 11.
Here's a look at that play. Lost a couple of yards there. And I don't know if that was intended or not, but it's that sort of thing that can cause problems in the ball game. Well, they had me faked out. Smith takes it himself.
Smith on the carry down to the 20-yard line.
moves it forward for about 4 or 5 yards, but that's not enough for a first down. So what are we going to do here?
Will Coblin into the game for Frankfort.
Coblin's coming on. Be a 35-yarder, Clint.
Yeah. Well, he got the leg for it. It's just if the snap is good and the hold is good. Fisher, I think, is going to be the long snapper here. And that was blocked. So it'll be Fairdale football from about somewhere around the 20, I think.
A little bit of a high snap.
Who got it here? That guy right there.
Stretching out.
25. Chaz Tutt, a freshman, with a big block for Fairdale.
And the big man with the recovery, and I think it may have took the whole Frankfort team to bring him down and beat it.
What was that? Mackay Duncan?
Yes.
52. Up the middle again. Not much there. And who's on the tackle? None other than Joseph Carter.
I think I'd be running away from him. He's made 3 or 4 of the last few plays for Panthers on defense.
Well, they could be setting them up and then, you know, throwing a long pass play or running it outside or something. You know, run it up the middle a few times and get you suckered into that, and then
second down.
Surprise you with something. Well, the Panther D read that play pretty good. J.D. Smith was in there. I didn't see who made the first contact.
Tackle by Nelson and Harry.
Got a flag on the play over on the far side.
And teams are going to, did somebody call timeout that I missed or what? We're just going to have to discuss some things, the officials are. After the play was over, personal foul. So 2 personal fouls, they offset one another. We're just going to replay the down. I didn't see that, did you?
No, I think it was on the far side. And it shouldn't be replayed to down. It should be second down because it happened after the play.
Okay. Well, the scoreboard does show that it's second down, 2nd and 10. So we're explaining things to Coach Davis, and I'm sure another official explains things to Coach Dover. Excuse me, it's 3rd down, because that was 2nd down.
Time for the Panther defense to turn up the heat. Brought to you by White and Hancock, serving Panther families for over 100 years. Let's get behind your Panther defense.
And you know, neither offense has been real productive since the first few minutes of this game.
Yeah. Fairdale had a couple of really big running plays. Here's that long pass I was talking about, and he caught it for a first down. That's Kwame Anderson.
Rollout at RPO. Fairdale's been successful with a couple of times. This time they took a little deeper shot down the field.
Well, Anderson did a good job getting just right past the sticks and pulling up. I thought they had him in the backfield, but no, he scampers ahead for about 8 yards, I think.
Under the 49-yard line.
Yeah, good pickup there.
Jarrell Mason, quarterback for the Bulldogs. Running play, but Panthers make the stop.
Yeah, they tried
Jackson
a little delayed counter, it looked like that time.
Washington on the tackle for Frankfort.
And Frankfort High stayed put.
Yeah.
Good job.
Dakio Washington with the tackle, assisted by KJ Jackson.
Now it's time for Panther defense to turn up the heat. Brought to you by White and Hancock, serving Panther families for over 100 years.
And I hear whistles.
False start.
Illegal procedure. Third and 11. Coach Dover calls his quarterback over.
Make sure you head down to the
Discuss some
Stinko
things.
Designs and check out all the latest Panther apparel. Brought to you by Paul Collins. Show
Gives
your
him the
Panther
play,
pride.
no doubt. He throws it way down the field to a wide open Kwame Anderson. Oh my goodness gracious. What a breakdown for the Frankfort High defensive secondary.
Play covered 68 yards for the Bulldog
Yeah,
touchdown.
he rolled out. Looked like he was going to take off running, pulled up,
Yeah.
and found a wide open man. I thought they were trying to draw him in, and then he decided to.
Well, yeah, he sees his teammate down there with nobody around him. Somehow he got Aiden Sparks. Must have lost him somehow.
And they kicked the extra point.
They lead now 19-8. So we will step aside and come back with the final 4 minutes and 53 seconds of this first half right here on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on around 10.
Welcome back, folks. Clint Goins and Chris Cole here with you. Fans are back in the stands tonight here. There's the band. I'm sure they will play, well, they're playing now. I'm sure they will also take the field at halftime and play.
There's your brother.
We got, the homecoming king and queen is going to be announced here at halftime as well.
Had a good shot of your brother, David.
Yeah, my brother David, the band director. We'll let that one go into the end zone. And the Panthers will take over in high school football. I get it all mixed up now. Is it a 25?
20.
20. Who does it at the 25? College?
And pros.
And pros. Okay. It used to be everybody at 20. And then they started moving it. Why? I didn't know it was broke. Didn't know it needed fixing.
Well, football has become oriented and hampered to the offensive stars. You know, it gives them less yardage and you can't touch anybody. And the quarterbacks are precious.
That's a good run there by Dakiel Washington. Some good blocking.
Can you tell I'm a little old school?
Just a little. I think you played defense a lot too. As did I.
Yeah, I was a nose guard. I was a center and nose guard, okay? I was right in the middle of it all on both sides.
I got to play some nose guard. I really liked playing nose guard, but we already had a pretty good nose guard, Derek Anderson, and so he got to start in a nose guard, and I would play tackle, usually left tackle. They tried to make me a defensive end, and I fought it. But now I look back and I wish that I had let them do it.
Oh, that's a glory spot.
You know, they wanted me and tried to do it in practice, but I just, you know, they wanted the. And I didn't, you know, I was stupid. I didn't know that. You know, I said I got to be in a 4-point stance. I can't stand up and play football. And didn't know it. Nobody told me. He said, if you want to get in a 4-point stance, get in a 4-point stance. Yeah. You know, I thought you had to stand up to play defensive end. So.
Well, a lot of defensive ends these days get almost in a sprinter.
Yeah. I have noticed that. So. You know. I probably would have gotten a lot more tackles that way.
A lot more, yeah, because defensive tackles and nose guard, that's not a glory position. It's like being a center.
Smith throws it downfield, got a man. Oh, I thought there was a little pass interference.
Should have been. And
yeah, they finally throw it. Yeah. That was a pretty good throw. And, you know, I think Carter was going to haul it in. Pass interference, defense. That's a 15-yard penalty.
But, okay, let's see where the pass interference. So, okay, now I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
All right. You like the pro rule, where you should get the ball?
No. You were going to give up about a 25, 30-yard gain if he catches that.
Yeah.
You pass interference, it's only 15.
Yeah, a smart play. Smart play.
And, you know, I don't know, though, if he comes down cleanly inbounds if he makes that catch. But if he does, it's a bigger than the penalty.
Right.
It's like the pass interference in college. If you're beat for a touchdown, grab the guy.
Yeah. That one was in the dirt.
You know, until they change that pass interference rule, I'm not in favor of the pro rule that it's where the spot of the foul is. I like the 15 yards. But again, let's hamper the receivers and the quarterbacks. Timeout, Frankfort High.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. Frankfort High calls timeout. We'll take a little timeout too. We'll step aside for about 30 seconds or so and come back with more Game of the Week.
Yeah, this is Joe. You need a tree removed from your yard? Yeah, I can do that for you.
Don't take a chance on any Joe Schmo. Call Estate Tree Service for all your tree care needs. Since 1957, Estate Tree Service has provided safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and debris cleanup, we've got you covered. Call the trusted professionals at Estate Tree Service today.
There's some of the crowd here on homecoming night at Frankfort High, hoping they get a homecoming victory, but right now they trail by 11, 19-8. But they have the ball and they're moving it. And we've got 3 minutes and 44 seconds before half. Don't forget, folks, at half we'll have the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. We'll show some replays of the first half. We'll show you the band. We'll show you the king and queen being crowned here at homecoming. That's all in the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. What a grab there.
Incomplete.
Oh, incomplete. Incomplete.
I think it actually bounced off the ground out.
I like to see that in the replay. Elijah Goins thought he caught it. Here it is. Slow, slow, slow. Boom. That's a completed pass. No, it's not. No, it's not. Right there. Daggone it. That's 4th and 1, and they're going to go for it.
Big play here for Frank.
Yeah, Smith and shotgun on your side of the field. He gets it. He gets the first down, but you know, that's a play when the ball's on your side of the field. It's a little for it on 4th and 1 because you don't get it. You're giving Fairdale a really good field position, but the Panthers do pick it up. I thought they might try to have a long count and draw the Bulldogs offside, but they didn't do that.
No, they kind of quick snapped it, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes that'll catch the defense off more than the long snap count does. Because a lot of times you're planning in a short yardage situation.
Smith takes off running, looks downfield, doesn't see anybody, takes it himself.
And other than the one big play, the first play of the game for Frankfort High, Smith's been really the positive rusher. You know, they're Frankfort spreading the field, man on man, blocking and getting Smith out in space.
Well, you know, if you've got Duncan in there in the middle on the defensive line for Fairdale, it's going to be hard to move him around. So, but before the game, Coach Davis said that we're not going to run away from him. You know.
Penalty against the Panthers.
That one, I might have be lost on that one.
We got us a chart now, folks, of what all the official calls are. But I noticed the blindside block isn't in that chart.
No, but
it's from a few years ago, though, too. So
that was a delay of game. I thought that was a quick delay of game call.
Huh. Well, Washington doesn't get anything on that carry. They may give him back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
3rd and 8.
There's 52. There's two guys, and he's still making the tackle.
Well, I think Smith actually tried to pull that handoff there on the replay.
Smith rolling, lowers his head. Wow. Gabriel Hughes made the tackle, but he paid the price for it.
J.D. Smith doing his best Tim Tebow impression right there.
I know. Showing his toughness out there. Just lowers that shoulder, picks up a couple more yards. Fairdale calls timeout. We'll step aside also. We'll come back with the last minute and 8 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Traditional Bank. When your business is looking to win, with tough competition around every corner, you need high performers backing you up. Traditional Bank's local team will stand by your side as a trusted partner, your friendly neighbor, and your biggest fan. It's time to make the switch. Traditional Bank, member FDIC.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
4th and 8 coming up, and Chris, you've got a score update for us.
Yeah, over in Shelbyville, Franklin County up halfway through the second quarter. 36-0 over the Rockets of Shelby County in their second district game of the season.
Anderson takes the punt. It was a nice punt, but Anderson is going to get tackled at about the 42-yard line.
So if you're Coach Davis, you got to tell your secondary to watch for that. Roll out, keep all of the...
They almost had him back there. Somebody almost got him. And it looks like he heads toward the sideline by every time he gets it.
Well, I don't know how you all were. I know when I was on punt return, we would set up a wall. We'd, have a right wall or left wall and basically set up a wall between you and the sideline.
Oh, that pass is dropped. I think Ledrick Washington a little upset, like, hey, I didn't catch the ball. Why did they tackle me? Well, they didn't know you didn't have the ball. They thought you caught it.
Yeah.
Because, quite frankly, you should have caught it. It was right there.
That hit him in the hands.
Yep. Smith's playing a great game, offensively and defensively. He's a ball player. That pass over the head of the intended receiver. That's the first bad pass I've seen Mason throw. All the other passes, they've been on the run.
Yeah, and you're trying to run that 2-minute offense here. trying to pick up yards, a little pressing a little bit here, trying to get another score on before the end of the half.
Short pass there, and they get the first down and get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, just another quick receiver screen out there on the far side. A couple of blocks, first down, and you know, that's one good thing about working those sidelines. When the clock's running against you a little bit and you still got 2 timeouts in your pocket, actually he's about 2 yards short of the first down.
Oh, really? He must have stepped out earlier than I thought he stepped out. 4th down, too. 4th and 2. But he's going to get it, and he may get more. Nice tackle by Marion Carter for the Panthers.
And then once the stick set, the clock starts to run.
Burke was about to score. Ball's on the 3-yard line. And it's another touchdown. This time, Ledrick Washington takes it in. And Fairdale increases their lead now to 25-8. And things are not looking so good for Frankfort High as they go in to half. They've still got 14 seconds. They could run back a kick or something, but.
And Fairdale gets the ball to start the second half.
Dylan Walker is the place kicker for the Bulldogs. Bryce Marston comes into the game, I think, for Frankfort High. And the edge there. And the kick is up and good. 26-8 now the score. We'll take one quick break and show you the last 14 seconds of this first half.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
Here we are, folks, in the heart of downtown Belle Point. Sauer football field and McCutcheon Stadium. But there's a plaque on the side of the bleachers over there. It says what year it was built, but I want to say 1932. I'm not sure.
Now, did Frankfort High play at Leathersfield before they came here?
Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. I mean, they were playing down here, I know, in the 50s. Because my dad would tell me that he went to a game when Franklin County played Frankfort High. And it was an ugly scene. Frankfort High had the very first African-American football player, and some fill in your favorite expletive had a crossbone up on the head that you could see from the stadium. So that's how I know they were down here in the 50s. But and since that plaque, I think it says 32, which would imply they were here in the 30s. So I know they didn't start out here. They didn't start out here because they've been playing football for at least, I think, 102 years. I think Frankfort High has. They had their 100th season about 10 years ago.
I also think you and I may have done that game on the radio.
I think we may have. We had Mac Yoakum as our halftime guest, I think. And we talked all about Frankfort High football.
Then we got another referee conference.
Waving that off. No flag, run the clock, and this is going to be. So the Panthers will go in to the locker room at halftime, down 26-8. But stay with us, folks. We've got the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show coming up, featuring the band, some replays, and King and Queen coronation.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
All right, the band is taking the field. We're going to show you some highlights first before we hear them play. Roll that fabulous bean footage. Here's the first play from scrimmage. Dakio Washington takes it, I don't know how many yards, 60? In for a score. Frankfort High has the lead 6-0. They get a 2-point conversion. But then Fairdale comes down and they get a couple of nice long runs. And there, Mr. Washington, Diedrich Washington, scores for them. And here is Kwame Anderson. That was a punt return, wasn't it? Yeah, takes it back. J.D. Smith having a big night. He gets a nice long run, but he couldn't get past Anderson. And then Coblin has his field goal blocked. And we thought we had the quarterback in the backfield, but looks down and look there. Kwame Anderson standing all by his lonesome. Catches the ball, walks it in. And there's your Classic Gold Master Jewelers instant replay, and now we will see the band who is just now getting ready to start. And that give props to my little brother, David, the band director at Frankfort High School. So, good job, little brother.
If you are not a member of a team, staff, band, or homecoming court, you need to leave the field. No playing on the field at the half. Once again, you need to leave the field unless you are part of the halftime festivities. Good evening and welcome to the Frankfort High School 2023 Football Homecoming Court Ceremony. First, we will recognize the freshman court representatives, Emma Johnson and Caleb Tracy. Emma is the daughter of Joe and Lindsay Johnson. She's the sister to Megan and Ellie Johnson. Emma is on the FHS soccer and dance team and is actively involved in the pep club. Her favorite part of being a Panther is how involved everyone is in everything and how everyone has so much school spirit. After high school, Emma plans to attend college and become a physical therapist. Caleb is the son of Scotty and Jennifer Tracy and the brother of Jacob Tracy. Caleb is a part of the FHS soccer and basketball teams. His favorite part about being a Panther is the traditions of everyone in the school. After high school, Caleb plans to attend college and wants to make his family proud. Freshman court representatives, Emma Johnson and Caleb Tracy. Up next are sophomore court representatives, Josiah Miller and KJ Jackson. Josiah is the daughter of Jessica Miller. She's a sister to Liana and Inara. Josiah is a cheerleader and in the pep club. Her favorite part about being a Panther are the traditions and how much school spirit and student involvement is occurring in the school. After high school, Josiah wants to go to Howard University and become a mental health counselor. KJ is the son of Kevin Jackson and Tamika Clark. He is the brother of Halo and Lanaya Jackson. KJ is on the FHS football team and also on the Beta Club. His favorite part of FHS are his friends, pep rallies, and the teachers. After high school, KJ plans to attend college and continue his football career. Sophomore court representatives, Josiah Miller and KJ Jackson. Now the junior court representatives, Sophie Reynolds and Ben Schrader. Sophie is the daughter of Matt and Kelly Reynolds and the sister of Stella Reynolds. She's on the FHS volleyball team and involved in the Beta Club. Sophie's favorite part of being a Panther are the traditions and how everyone acts like a family. Sophie is undecided about college and career path, but hopes to play volleyball at the next level. Ben is the son of Stephen Schrader and Amy Carmen. Ben is on the FHS soccer and tennis teams. He's also involved in the Beta Club, National Honor Society, Student Council, and White Club. His favorite part of being a Panther is the unconditional support FHS provides and the atmosphere created in the school. After high school, Ben plans to attend college and pursue sports marketing. Your junior court representatives, Sophie Reynolds and Ben Schrader. Finally, we have our senior court representatives. Our first couple is Mia Cadet and Jacob Tracy. He is the daughter of Micah and Alina Cadet. She is the sister to Dylan and Madeline Cadet and Grant and Jack Butler. She's on the FHS girls soccer team as well as involved in Beta, National Honor Society, White Club, Student Council, and Pep Club. Her favorite part of being a Panther are the traditions. After high school, she plans to attend Western Kentucky University and study psychology. Jacob is the son of Scotty and Jennifer Tracy. He's the brother of Caleb Tracy. Jacob is on the FHS tennis, soccer, and basketball teams. His favorite part of being a Panther is the culture and how friendly everyone is. After high school, Jacob plans to attend college and study sports management. Seniors Mia Cadet and Jacob Tracy. Our next senior couple is Jalea Hatchett and William Boswell. Jalea is the daughter of James Hatchett and Jacob and Jackie Duvall, and is the sister of Gray Hatchett. Jalea is on the FHS girls soccer and tennis teams. She is also involved in the Pep Club, White Club, Beta National Honor Society, Spanish Club, Student Council, and is a Gear Up ambassador. Her favorite part of being a Panther are the traditions and being a part of the inclusive atmosphere. After high school, Jalea plans to attend college and major in marketing. William is the son of Jenny Boswell and the brother of Molly and Nicholas Boswell. Will is on the FHS golf and volleyball teams as well as being a part of the Beta Club and National Honor Societies. He's also the senior class president. His favorite part of being a Panther are the many traditions, and his favorite memory at FHS was junior year lip sync battle. After high school, William plans to attend college, possibly the University of Kentucky, and pursue a career in engineering. Seniors Jalea Hatchett and William Boswell. Our third senior couple is Ella Denton and Hagen Schoolfield. Ella is the daughter of David and Lori Denton and the sister to Carter Denton. Ella is on the FHS tennis team while actively involved in Beta, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, White Club, Pep Club, Spanish Club, Gear Up, and Student Council. Her favorite part of being a Panther is the community at Frankfort High, the spirit that each student has, and the traditions that are carried on each year. After high school, Ella plans to attend the University of Kentucky on the pre-med track. Hagen is the son of Monty Schoolfield and Heather Worthington. He is the brother of Hadley Schoolfield. Hagen is involved in band, cross country, and track and field. His favorite part of being a Panther is how close the whole school is as a community. After high school, Hagen plans to attend college for exercise science and continue to run cross country and track. Seniors Ella Denton and Hagen Schoolfield. Our next couple is Annabelle Young and Matthew Weimer. Annabelle is the daughter of Tim and Shannon Young. She is the sister to Ethan, Lily, Emily, and Rachel Young. She is actively involved in the FHS soccer and softball teams and is part of the KYA and the Drama Club. Her favorite part of being a Panther is the community, the traditions, and the small school atmosphere. After high school, Annabelle plans to attend college, possibly for nursing, and hopes to continue to play soccer. Matthew is the son of William and Elizabeth Weimer and the brother of Emma Weimer. Matthew is actively involved with the FHS basketball team, tennis team, National Honor Society, Beta Club, and Pep Club. His favorite part of being an FHS Panther is the community and that it feels like a family. After high school, Matthew plans to major in sports medicine at the University of Kentucky. Seniors Annabelle Young and Matthew Weimer. Our fifth senior couple is Annual Robinson and Sam Gilbert. Annie's the daughter of Brody and Amber Robinson. She is the sister of Eliana and Anthony Robinson. Annie is involved in FHS cheer, basketball, track and field, the National Honor Society, Beta Club, Pep Club, and is a Gear Up ambassador. Her favorite part of being a Panther is how everyone is close and how welcoming FHS is. She also likes that her needs are always accommodated. After high school, Amy plans to go to college and become a physical therapist. She also plans to participate in track and field in college. Sam is the son of John and Ellie Gilbert. Sam is the brother of Audrey and Jack Gilbert. Sam is actively involved with the Student Council, White Club, Pep Club, and Drama Club. He is also the voice of the Lady Panthers soccer team. His favorite part of being an FHS Panther is the community that comes along with such a small school. After high school, Sam plans to attend college and study sports administration. Seniors Amy Robinson and Sam Gilbert. And our final senior couple is Chandler Davenport and Quentin Ragland. Chandler is the daughter of C. Michael and Kimberly Davenport. She is the sister of Chamberlain Davenport. Chandler is actively involved in White Club, Beta Club, and Student Council. Also senior class vice president, Pep Club co-president, and the Gear Up student ambassador. Chandler's favorite part of being a Panther is how it's one big family. Current students and alumni all come together for exciting events like homecoming games and many other traditions. After high school, Chandler plans to attend the University of Kentucky to major in history, a minor in hospitality, management, and tourism. Chandler hopes to pursue a career as a historical preservationist. Quentin Ragland is raised by Dan and Pam Hardesty and is the brother of Kristen Garion. He is on the FHS football and track and field team. Quentin's favorite part of being a Panther is how tight-knit everyone is and how it's kind of like everyone is a big family. After high school, Quentin plans to attend college to further his education. Seniors Chandler Davenport and Quentin Ragland. Here to crown this year's queen is our 2023 homecoming queen, Miss Lilia Sixina Smithson. She's a Lincoln Scholar and freshman at Center College, majoring in economics and finance as well as a minor in politics. Recently elected the freshman representative to the College's Student Government Association, and she's also a member of the Students' Activities Council, Center College's social media team, and Center's Young Democrats Association. Here to crown this year's king is our 2023 homecoming king, Mr. Caleb Duff. Caleb Duff is a freshman at Eastern Kentucky University. He's working toward a bachelor's degree in marketing with a focus on professional golf management. And now it's time to crown some royalty. Our 2023 Frankfort High School homecoming queen is Annabelle Young. Congratulations! And our 2023 Frankfort High School homecoming king is Jacob Tracy. Congratulations! And congratulations to our king and queen as well as our entire 2023 homecoming court. Once again, congratulations to Annabelle Young and Jacob Tracy. At this time, we ask you to please stand as your Frankfort High School band presents the Frankfort High School alma mater. Now the Frankfort Panther Band would like to present Chameleon from 1973, the funk hit by Herbie Hancock from the album Headhunters. Let's hear for your Frankfort Panther marching band under the direction of Mr. David Goins and your junior field commander, Tyree Simpson. Also, the Frankfort Panther concession stand tonight. Help benefit your Panther cheerleaders. And stop by distinctive designs for the latest Panther apparel. Show your Frankfort Panther pride. With some new things from Paul Collins and distinctive designs.
Welcome back, folks. Second half just about ready to get underway. Frankfort High kicking off to the Bulldogs of Fairdale High School out of Louisville. I'm Clint Goins. Chris Cole is here with me. And Chris, Frankfort High started off that first half really good, but not been a whole lot of positive since that first series.
No, they were able to break that first run for about 60 yards. Fairdale had stacked the box. Frankfort High was able to break the big one right away, but since then, it's been all Fairdale.
Yeah. Onside kick, recovered nicely. Chaz Tutt falls on it. Washington goes around the left end.
Carry around the left end, crossing midfield into Panther territory.
Finally brought down.
5-on-5 crime.
Makes it 2nd and 5.
Number 5 tackled number 5. It's happened a couple times.
It has. It has. And he got 5 yards. So there you go.
So when you leave, go play pick 3, 5-5-5.
There you go. Yeah. Up the middle this time with Yanni Pearson. Just back this week from injury. Played a little bit in the first half, not much. Maybe one series of downs.
He's looked pretty good the couple times he's touched the ball.
Yeah.
Nice looking athlete. Just gets tripped up by J.D. Smith there, or that could have been a lot bigger gain for the Bulldogs.
They give it to Pearson again. He's not going to be as successful this time. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Carry around the left side down to the 40-yard line.
That's about it.
On the play, 2nd down. Carter on the tackle for Frankfort.
Okay, they give him a yard on the carry.
Generous.
Pitch it this time to Washington, and a pride of Panthers in with the tackle. J.D. Smith. Quentin Ragland in there. Here's another look. Pitch to Liedrich.
3rd and 7.
That's Joseph Carter in there too, tracking him down from behind. Up the middle again this time. That'll be a 1st down. And that is Xavier Burks on the carry.
Maxwell Jones on the stop for Frankfort. Ball moved down to the 28, 1st down, Fairdale.
This is kind of shades of their first drive in the first half. Just methodical down the field.
Yeah. Five or 6 yards at a time. Deep pass play, and it's broken up by the window. The coverage we couldn't see because we're inside the press box because it's unsafe to be on top of the press box now. And You have to shoot through a window, and if you pan too far to the right or left, you get blocked. So, but here on the replay, you can see he caught it from our other camera. And that puts Fairdale extending their lead. Dylan Walker kicks. The hold was by James Myers. It's good, and there you see it, 33-8. And Fairdale rolling so far here in the second half. We'll step aside, come back with the kickoff.
Call David Toll's Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Toll's Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Welcome back, folks. Chris Cole, you got some scoring updates for us here. Look at the touchdown catch again.
Yeah, so Franklin County, we touched on that before we went to break at halftime. They were up 43-0 on Shelby County in the first half.
Who you thought would be their biggest district opponent.
I honestly thought that Shelby would be their toughest test in the district. I was proved wrong. I've been known to be wrong every once in a while. But you know, Western Hills, after starting 4-0 for the first time in school history last week, is down against Spencer County. I don't know the exact score, but I know it's like 33 or 36-0 at the half. And that's their first district game. So,
well, Bryce Marston with the kickoff return, but we have a blindside block.
Well done.
Well
done.
Thank you. I didn't know what that was last week when they did that. Like, what? What's that mean? But now I know.
You're doing so good.
I may be slow, but I can learn. Well, that's pushes his Panthers back to about the 21-yard line. As J.D. Smith and company will take over 1st and 10. Trailing by 25 points, and that play goes nowhere as big Mackay Duncan wraps him up.
And you know, to be as big as Duncan is at this level, he has really good footwork, moves laterally really well, blows up the offensive line right here.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know,
still being engaged and blocked, and was able to make that tackle.
That's KJ Jackson assigned to block him, and KJ's got a tough task. This time they try to go around the end, but they don't get much. Dakio Washington, flag on the play.
Towards the end, horse collar looks to be the call.
Yeah, that's a preliminary. Personal foul, horse collar.
Horse collar against the Bulldogs.
So it's automatic first down, 15 yards. The Panthers will take it.
And where that was kind of shielded, I didn't get to see the horse collar. I just saw the Washington go down.
Right there, I guess.
Ball placed on the 32-yard line. And after the mark,
back in my day, that wasn't illegal. You could do that.
Well, And I thought the horse color, you had to have both hands on the back of the neck and jersey area, but I was wrong.
We got a timeout, Frankfort High. J.D. Smith, a little concerned there. We'll step aside and come back right after this on the Game of the Week.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Well, Chris, you got any ideas as what the Panthers should try to do here? Their offense has struggled since just about the get-go. They scored first, went up 8-0, but it's, you know, in the first, 15 seconds of the game, basically. And then we've not had any scores since. And we got close enough for Coblin to try a field goal, but it got blocked. That's a well-executed play right there.
Pass is complete.
And, you know, this game really seemed to turn after the incident, right?
To the 38-yard line.
It seemed like Frankfort High was really in it, and then after that, it was just, they seemed very flat. I mean,
if you're just joining us, we had 2 players ejected in the first. We hadn't even gone 3 minutes into the game. And something was said, and then 2 or 3 players lost their helmets, and a lot of pushing and shoving. And, one Fairdale player went away, and one Frankfort High player.
Holding against the Panthers.
And that one's coming back.
Brings the ball back.
I think it was Kais Walker was ejected from the game for Frankfort. I don't know who was ejected from the Bulldogs. So holding is the call. So brings back that nice gain. Kind of a delayed handoff there, but Dayco Washington is the ball carrier.
Bring up 3rd and about 9 here for Frankfort.
Need to put some points on the board because Fairdale is scoring just about every time they get the ball. They've held Fairdale once. Every other possession, I think, has ended in a score, and that pass was intended for Grayson Fisher, but a little bit out of his reach.
4th down.
Yeah, and I mean, you're getting to the point now you're really 4 scores down. win, I think you got to go for it here. I mean, it looks that they may be.
Yeah.
Well, they're
No, they got Dakio back there, punted away. I think I would too, just because the fact that, if you don't get that first down, ball was on what, the 33-yard line.
Where Fairdale will start first and 10.
But as you seem to indicate, this game may be out of reach.
Hicks and Punson, Kentucky and Lawyers, White and Hancock, and Frankfort.
If you have any intentions of coming back in this game, you got to stop Fairdale on this drive, right?
Yeah.
Marker before the start of the play.
Ragland
Outside the call against the
got a
defense.
little bit ahead of himself.
First and 5.
And that's on the center. I mean,
that was on the center?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the
I'm
right
saying,
guard.
No, I think that was the center.
Boy. Sometimes it makes me wonder, did he do that on purpose? I remember once upon a time playing somebody, and the coach instructed us that when the other team, they go down, set, hut, when they say the word sit, you go, all of you, jump off sides to show them that we mean business. We did. Cost us 5 yards, and I think they still got us. But sometimes drastic times take drastic measures in drastic times. There's a good block by somebody downfield, and that's Liedrich Washington. Ball carrier.
Ball being placed at the 38-yard line.
Gets a first down. Here's another look. Number 7, right there. Boom. Gabriel Hughes with a nice block.
Yeah, and that's one of those gray area blocks.
Yeah, that could have been a blind side.
It could have been. Had he been engaged with him already, maybe.
Marker on the field.
We got a flag here. Legal procedure against the defense. What did they do?
Not sure.
We got a new quarterback into the game here for Fairdale. This is James Myers. He's a sophomore that when they played Louisville Eastern, He had never played a down of varsity football, and he gets called to be the starting quarterback. You know, because Mason had gotten hurt.
Well, and this is
drastic measures for drastic times.
Well, and this is one of those instances. You're up.
Oh yeah.
You're getting ready to go into the fourth quarter, getting some live reps here.
Some playing experience, more experience for the youngster. Oh yeah. Smart move. Washington on the carry.
Right around the left side, driven out of bounds by the Panthers.
Second down and 4.
Second down.
We'll see if they'll let him pass the ball. Hands it off again. This time to Yanni Pearson. Pearson gets the first down.
Down to the 10-yard line.
And you know, Pearson coming off the injury has looked fairly smooth tonight. I'm going to use some baseball terminology here in his rehab assignment. Like being guys down in the minors getting, you know,
getting some reps in, getting some at-bats. And we got
it looked like both start. It actually looked like the far side running back came up out of his stance just a little pre-snap there.
I will say this, Fairdale is a 5A school. Frankfort High, single A school. So, you know, they got a lot more boys to pick from. You can tell their line is a little bit bigger than Frankfort High's line. And the third quarter comes to a close. Fairdale leading 33-8, and they're knocking at the door. We will come back with the fourth quarter next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
At FPB, we work around the clock to ensure clean, safe, great-tasting water makes its way reliably to your home or business. The EPA recently required all public water systems to have a service line inventory completed by 2024, and we need your help to determine what type of service line you have. Your help can greatly speed the process, reduce costs, and keep rates more affordable for everyone.
Welcome back, folks. Fourth quarter about ready to get underway. Fairdale, the Bulldogs on top of the Panthers from Frankfort High here on Frankfort's homecoming night. Looks like it may not end well, but we got a quarter to play. Stranger things have happened. Long ago, I saw Frankfort High score 3 touchdowns within the last 2 minutes of the game. This time, Myers puts it up. Oh, my goodness gracious. What luck. What luck. That's Cameron Ross with the reception. Frankfort High almost intercepted it, but not quite. Dylan Walker in to kick the PAT. Myers with the hold, and the kick is good. So Fairdale.
The extra point attempt is good.
Now goes up by 32 points. There's the pass, and there's the tip by Smith, but he just couldn't get enough on it. And Ross at the back of the end zone makes the touchdown grab. We'll step aside, come back with the next kickoff right after this.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Welcome back, folks, to Sauer Field here in Bell Point. Clint Goins and Chris Cole and the rest of the Cable 10 crew. We got Harvey Couch as our replay producer tonight. Doing a fine job filling in for Doug Crow. It's going to be a touchback. That may have been the very first time they kicked the ball deep.
It is.
Every other time has been an onside kick. And Houston Hancock wanted to run that ball back so bad, and he doesn't get a chance to. There's a look at Nate Reed, big number 75 for Frankfort High.
Panthers restarting 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
I think we might be seeing some new faces on the Fairdale defense. Washington with the carry.
We have a Kia with license plate C4X072, Scott County license plate. A Kia, Scott County license plate C4X072. This car needs to move. It's a black Kia. A spot is available for you, but you need to move your car where it is sitting right now. It must be moved.
6-yard gain.
Thank you.
Smith keeps it himself. Gets the first down.
J.D. Smith on a carry, gets out past the 30 to near the 32-yard line.
Tackled by Elijah Rogers. Smith not too happy about the way he was tackled. Gets a little encouragement from Aiden on the road, number 20 right there. I didn't see anything really wrong with it. Just stuck him pretty hard. That's all. Maybe he said something at the end. Washington Dances around Jamal Lee before he's finally brought down.
Washington on the carry around the right side.
Panthers moving the ball here.
That looked like the same play that they busted for the opening play of the game. That time, Fairdale didn't stack the box and didn't blitz.
Smith rolls to his left. Oh, that's going to be a hold probably. No, they didn't throw a flag, but they probably should have.
On the field.
I think we got one here.
Did we? Because it's worth my conduct.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against number 3, Bryce Marston. Moves the ball back to the 24.
Not many plays in the playbook. Oh my goodness. That would have been a first down had it been caught. Maxwell Jones, the intended receiver.
Smith did a really good job throwing on the run here.
Well-designed play.
Puts it right there.
Yeah. You got to make that one. You got to catch that ball.
Penalty marker on the field.
We got another flag here. What was this about? Sideline warning.
Sideline warning against the Panthers.
And I think I know what that was. There was a football on the field right there where Jones missed the pass. So
we got a timeout, Frankfort High with 8 minutes and some change left to go. Be right back on the Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
All right, Chris, let's look at this ball. Yep, right there. Yeah, that's one ball too many.
Yeah, you can only play one ball.
So the Panthers are going to punt it away, 4th and 20. They kill Washington, back to do it. Folks, stay tuned for the play of the game, brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. I think I know what the play of the game is going to be. Our director, David Columbia. Do you really want me to tell you you want me to spoil it for people? That's true. There is no guarantee. I think it's going to be the very first play from scrimmage. That's what I think.
Your kid.
What?
Okay, Captain Obvious.
The whole truck laughed at that one. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I'm due one again.
I think James Myers is still in there at quarterback for Fairdale. Jarrell Mason's night is probably done. He's probably taking a break, taking it easy. Yanni Pearson carries the ball again. He's seen more activity here in the second half than he did in the first half. Here's another look at it. He's just dragging some Panthers down the field for about 5 additional yards after that initial contact. And off this time to Ledrick Washington.
Ledrick Washington on the carry. Down close to the 20-yard line, first down, Fairdale.
Aiden Monroe made the tackle there. Clock continues to run, and if Fairdale is not stopped on this possession, it'll be
the old dreadful running clock.
Yep. That's true.
It sounds like we got a lot of them going around tonight.
Yeah, it's a good thing if your team is the one with the big lead, not so much.
Darian Smith on the carry.
And the flag wasn't thrown, but the right tackle started rocking before the ball was snapped there. Clint. Could have been a false start on the Bulldogs. I think maybe the refs might have let that one go a little bit. I would have.
That's right. You're a stickler for details, aren't you?
Well, anything to stick it to the offense.
Hand off to Washington, and I think that's
Washington on the carry. Gain of about 2.
No, wait, that may have been Maxwell Jones on the tackle. It was either 20 or 30.
Third down.
Stretch handoff that I've seen Fairdale run a couple times. It almost like an option handoff. If you think about it, because the quarterback's running down the line, and if you key on him, he's going to hand it off or pitch it there, or maybe, tuck it and run. So
Washington on the carry. Down
Washington
close to the
again with the
5-yard
carry.
line, first and goal for Fairdale.
It's another first down. It's going to be first and goal now.
Hamburgers and popcorn at the Frankfort Panther concession stand while it lasts.
We're about the 5-yard
$1
line.
hot dogs, hamburgers, and popcorn.
Off again to Washington,
he
and
just walks it.
Untouched.
Touchdown, Fairdale.
Untouched. So that'll momentarily stop the clock while we kick the PAT, but they kick off to the Panthers, they'll be running from there on out. Kick is up, and it's good. 47-8. Bulldogs on top of the Panthers. We'll be back with the final 4 minutes and 43 seconds right after this.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. Call, come by, or visit our website for free quotes today.
For delicious
Welcome back, folks. Frankfort High taking it on the chin tonight, but you know they're playing a much bigger school, say a 5A school, and they just haven't had a lot of success on offense. And Fairdale has slowly marched down the field most every time and scored a touchdown. And that is going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers will take over from the 20. And as you can see, the clock is moving.
Well, Clint, I'll give you a score update that you'll be interested in. South Oldham beat Anderson 41-7 tonight. Trying to go through and get some updated scores here from the area. It's the only one in the area that has posted. I'm sure County has went final. Last I heard, they were up 43-0. So if I get an update on that one before we go off there, I'll update everyone on that one.
Don't forget, next week, folks, we're back at Franklin County as they take on another district foe, North Oldham.
Carry, driven out of bounds at
So
about
far,
the
the
26
Flyers
yard
are
line.
2-0 in district play.
Second down.
And then the week of October the 2nd, which is a Monday, we'll be hosting we're not hosting, we'll be doing the 41st District Soccer Tournament.
At Western Hills.
At Western Hills, and you and John Piesheimer will be on the call for that, I
Yes.
believe, right?
And then we'll be back here that Friday night for Frankfort High and Emnitz. And I believe that will be Frankfort High's first district game. I think they have one more out of district, and then they're back.
Getting all theirs at the end of the year.
Well, they're only a 14 district, so they'll have Emnitz, Sayre, and I believe Berea, and then they'll end the season with Western Hills. So
It could be a good matchup. We're also going to have the 41st District Volleyball Tournament. That's coming up the week of October the 16th. So we got a lot of sports here on the Game of the Week. There'll be some weeks where we'll have several games Game of the Week. That cutback went nowhere.
October's a busy month for us.
It is. Carter Roth, the ball carrier there for Frankfort High. Lost about 6 yards. homecoming football game didn't work out the way the fans wanted it to, but you know, we had a really nice coronation of the homecoming king and queen. They also, I assume, I didn't go to it, but I assume that Frankfort High always has a traditional homecoming parade that starts at the school and ends here at the football field. So I assume that took place this year, and it was a beautiful day to have it. Beautiful night for football. It's just not going to work out for Frankfort High's favor. But the good thing is you put some points on the board at least. It's not a goose egg up there, so that's good. And I think they're going to run another one. I don't think they will. They're just going to sit back here in the huddle and come out of the huddle, and then time is going to expire. And that will be it, folks.
We thank you for coming out tonight for the game.
We will step aside ever so briefly, and we'll come back with a Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher play of the game right here on the Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week, Play of the Game, is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what they do and families are why they do it.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
All right, welcome back, folks. It's now time for the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher play of the game. And what could it possibly be? It's this right here. It's the very first play of the game. Well, aside from the kickoff.
Washington 60 yards off the right side. Made a man miss, and thank you very much. Hey, now, touchdown.
There you go. That's the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard, realtors with Exit Realty Crutcher. It's their play of the game. Again, folks, we want to remind you we'll be at Franklin County High School next week. We're so glad you tuned in and watched this game with us. We have a wonderful time doing these games, and we hope you enjoy watching them. And we'll leave you with some replays of the evening. Some football, some band, some king and queen coronating, and, you know, that sort of thing. So, for Chris Cole, I'm Clint Goins. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week at the ball field.
Touchdown.